The man secretly followed his friend's wife, then suddenly grabbed her and jumped into the sea. But the prank didn't last long before he noticed something was wrong. The woman who had aquaphobia was lying motionless on the water like she had gone into shock. This sight terrified the man. When the friends saw this, they quickly rushed over. But when they tried to get Lisa back on the boat, they realized there was a big problem. They had forgotten to lower the lifeboat ladder. The ladder could only be opened from the deck. Everyone tried to jump up, attempting to grab onto the railing, but the smooth surface made it impossible to hold on. The nearly 2-meter high boat side made them feel almost hopeless. At that moment, Jack looked at the flag above his head and had an idea. He jumped and grabbed the flag, but before he could even pull on it, the flag tore. Disappointed, they had no choice but to come up with another plan. Meanwhile, Lisa, under the comfort of her husband Kevin, finally regained her composure. But the most important thing now was getting back onto the boat. Just as they were at a loss, a phone rang from the other side of the boat. They quickly swam over and found Charlie's clothes hanging over the boat's edge. With the phone inside his clothes, Charlie leapt and grabbed the clothes. But when he took out the phone, they realized they could only hear the other side's voice, and the person on the other end couldn't hear their distress calls. In a fit of frustration, Charlie threw the phone into the sea. As despair set in again, Jack suggested that everyone take off their clothes and tie them together to form a rope. Though the women were somewhat embarrassed, they had no choice but to agree for the sake of survival. They successfully hooked the rope onto the railing, and everyone was overjoyed. Jack quickly grabbed the rope and began climbing, but just as he was about to succeed, his weight caused the rope to snap. Now they were doomed. Not only had they not been saved, but they were also left in the freezing sea completely naked. Helpless Kevin decided to check if there was another way into the boat from underneath, but he accidentally hit his head on the hull. When his wife Lisa discovered him, blood was pouring from his ear, and he was starting to lose consciousness. If they didn't get him to the hospital quickly, his life would be in immediate danger.